Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento and today is Friday, July the 21st. Well, as you can see, the market has been in an uptrend for quite a while and we are reaching that critical area where resistance is becoming obvious. You can see that my trend is still in force, but would the markets go through this trend? And what about the previous high? This line here, you can see that in the weekly chart. We can see that it is here. It was a previous high, not the most significant, but it has a lot of significance considering that it occurred a while back. And then there is an absolute highest point, which will be the highest high, historical high. So we need to see where it's going to go, but it is likely to have a pullback anytime soon. I don't know that it's going to be too much, I don't know it's going to be too little, but you would think that it could go back to the beginning of the, to the low line here of the trend channel and then bounce back. I'm still bullish. I think these things need to be tested, but I think that the high will be tested here back again in October, perhaps. I'm not sure that it will happen, but it seems like a logical thing. And then later on, find another top. We'll see. It will become very interesting. But for us, that really doesn't matter. We keep on buying stock day or week after week. And so we have $364 in cash available, so we're gonna have to add a little bit. And here is the current value of the account is 50,675. Imagine that we have accumulated this over many weeks. I can tell you by the analyze tab here that we have 111 shares, which means we've been buying one share every week for 111 weeks, more or less. There have been some weeks in which we didn't, so it's been more than 111 weeks. And remember that you can always, if you become too skittish, or if you think that you need the money, you need to begin to perceive money that you can apply to your trades or put away for your retirement account, all you need to do would be to add a cover call. And I explained the cover call in one of my videos series called the cover call. So here you would look at a call that is between 28 and 35 weeks to expiration, see which one is the best and sell it. And all you need to sell is one, because now we have more than 100 shares and one call will cover 100 shares. And so then you look for the actual price, and here would be where you don't see any. You see the changing color of the background? It goes from gray to black. Well, the black is where the options have no intrinsic value, and we want to sell the ones with the most extrinsic value. So this will be it, and this will be the share to sell. But to be sure that you want to do this, please check out my cover call strategy, and that someday perhaps we will do this more routinely. But for now, I'm just buying stock, okay? Buying the SPY, and the SPY is so expensive we could do only one share a week, and we are going to buy one, and so we have 364 and the stock is costing 453, so I'm going to buy just one. By the way, if you go to the here in the activity account statement rather, you would see the P&L since we opened. This is our profit, and here is our return over 2 years, 7.79%, which is great, but not the best. It doesn't matter. This is just one strategy. And eventually, when the markets go up a significant amount, then this P&L will be a lot better. But it's nice to know that you can do this relatively simple strategy and get nice returns. So, I think you could get a whole lot more, but we'll have to see. To add, remember that this is a paper trading account, so we need to have enough cash. This is fictitious cash in order to buy one more share. And I have been adding $500 every week. So I click here and I say, if I can get this right here, adjust cash, and I'm going to adjust it by adding $500. So equivalent to adding $500 in cash, not 5,000 but 500. There you go, and then say OK, and then you see that it was added. So now we just buy. So we can go to the Analyze tab, add simulated trades, and just click on the Ask, and that gives us 100 shares. We need to do only one, and that's about $453.53, and this is what it will look like. So confirm and send, and that should be to 11.12. There it is. Okay, so my average price over the 112 weeks is $420.96, which is of course well within the money. So now we have $51,210, and here is how much we have accumulated. This year has been a reversal year, so it went from negative to positive, so the P&L for the year is $454,530, and that sounds good. Okay, all right, so we'll keep on doing this indefinitely, but at some point when you retire, then you would begin to sell covered calls. It would be a very good way to recover some of that money. You stop buying stock and then sell covered calls against your SPY position. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time. Bye bye.